live your life like you are golden, all right? Great afternoon. Happy Winning Wednesday to everybody out there jumping on. We got to give it a few moments. Yes. Music for your enjoyment and your entertainment. Great afternoon, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to TLC Conversations. Go out, grab this live. Technical difficulties will not stop us from getting it out there. Where is it on my page? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Take the time to tag and share. Let me get this live on TLC Conversations. All right. Happy Wednesday, everybody. All right. Great evening, great evening. Take the time to tag. Take the time to share this live. I want to know who out there is living their life like it's golden. How many of y'all know it's the season? Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we're going to have a conversation today. I'm super excited to be living my life like it's golden, and I hope that my energy, my passion will come across the social media waves in order for you to realize that it's your turn. Come on, y'all. Where y'all at this evening? Yes, great evening. Tag, share. All right, let me make sure we're live where we need to be. All right. We might as well get people on because this live may get blocked, all right? But you know what? We are having an incredible day. It is Wednesday evening, Winning Wednesday. How many of you woke up and won today? How many of y'all there are still winning, right? Even as the evening is upon us, right? You got to make that decision that you are going to do what's necessary in order to get this thing done. All right? Happy Winning Wednesday. Yes, to all of the ones out there that are living their life like it's golden. And if you're not, then I want you to understand that the time is now. All you got to do is make a decision, right? You make a decision to do something different in order to have something different. Yes. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday to all of you out there. All right, I just want to say that this is the season. This is the time. It is now time for you to say yes to living your life like it's golden. Why? Because there is no other way. And when you realize that, ladies and gentlemen, and you make a decision that you're going to get up every single day. So as you're tagging, as you're sharing, I want all of you to know that the time for change is now, all right? The time for change is now. So I'm having a party of my own this evening. The celebration continues. Yes. Come on, y'all. Where you at? All right. Yes. Great evening, everybody. Welcome to TLC Conversations. Yes, the party continues. I'm still celebrating all month. Being 52 years old, let me get myself live over here on Facebook, on IG, because they are missing the party. All right, happy Wednesday. Tag, share, do all of that. All right, I want to say hello to each and every one of you out there. Make sure that you are jumping on this live. Make sure you're tagging and you're sharing, just in case they decide to shut us down. All right, so happy Wednesday, everybody. We're going to get this started. Tag, share. Winning Wednesday, all of you out there, to everyone jumping on TLC Conversations. You see, you just got to be the one to make the decision, right? That your life is going to be so much more than just fine, right? Absolutely. So great evening to everybody on here. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to get this live started tonight. And I just want to say to all of you out there that the time for change is now. Right? All you got to do is make a decision that you know what, you want more. There's somebody out there jumping on to this call tonight and we're just saying, you know what, I am ready for freedom. There's somebody out there tonight that's saying, you know what, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's summertime. And so the summertime just brings about a different energy. The summertime brings about a different mindset. The summertime, I can tell you that there's people out there saying that, you know what, I want my summer body. And yes, I may have slacked off throughout the year, but guess what? I want all of you out there to know that it is not too late. So I'm coming to you now as the 52-year-old Pam McCray, and I can tell you that the best is absolutely yet to come. You see, when you now have the mindset that you are going to do something different in your life in order to bring about a difference, that's when change begins to happen. And so I'm a life changer, bringing to you tonight something that definitely is changing lives all over the entire world. So if you're jumping on here and you want to know how your life can definitely turn around and you can live it to the fullest by first and foremost being healthy, then we got you, because I have some products that I'm going to share with you tonight that's allowing me, helping me to feel and live my absolute best at the age of 52. Or perhaps you're getting on here tonight and you're saying, you know what, well, I'm working a job, or maybe you've had some hours cut as a result of what has happened in the world. Perhaps you're living paycheck to paycheck, as we can relate to our very story as it was a little over 6 years ago. I don't know, maybe that's you on here today that's saying, I want change physically and financially. Whatever your reason is, I got you. All you got to do is stay tuned and hear about an incredible company that goes by the name of Total Life Changes, that our incredible CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, from his basement back in 1999, decided to say yes. I want every single one of you to open up your minds today. I want every single one of you to understand the power of a simple yes. And when you understand the power of a simple yes, I can tell you that you never know when that one yes can literally turn your entire life around. And so imagine this, one little product called the Nutriverse, as he began to embark upon his vision and his dream that I'm going to tell you about in just a moment, now is spreading across the entire world as we are tapping into, man, we shipped into about 178 countries last year in the midst of the world shutting down. There's only about 190 some odd countries. And so imagine we touched almost all of them. So I want to ask each and every one of you, what if that could be you? What if you could be in front of something that literally is shifting and shaking up the entire world while working on and changing your health? You see, that's the power of what we do here at TLC. And I'm super excited. It's just like I just got started on yesterday. How many of y'all feel like it? You see, it's been over 6 years, almost 7 years for me. But every day I wake up excited. Every day I'm passionate about changing lives. Every day I'm excited about introducing our incredible products to the next person. Every day I'm excited about seeing that next person win. And that's because TLC is a game changer and it is literally changing lives. But I do want to share with you all that what was going on about 6 years ago before I talk about these products. You see, 6 years ago, my life was very different. 6 years ago, I was a woman who didn't even believe in myself. Are there any ladies out there who kind of feel like that, where you know that you were created to maybe be that wife, or maybe you were created to be that mother or daughter, but you're still out there seeking something else? Because that was my story, where, you know what, I was thankful for the purpose that God had given me, but I didn't understand my full purpose. And so I was seeking, what else am I supposed to do here on this earth outside of being a wife to my BFF, Mr. Nathan McCray, outside of being a mother to my incredible children, outside of being a daughter to my phenomenal parents as they paved and led the way by example, as they now rest in peace. I didn't know what else. And so I can tell you, from trying just different things in the industry of network marketing and direct sales, you see, I realized a long time ago that this was an industry that would bring about change. Why is it? Because even though we tried business after business for over 20 years, failing, guess what was happening? I was growing. You see, when you recognize that as you go through different things in life, it's all a part of your process. So therefore, nothing happens to you. Every single thing begins to happen for you in life. And so even though we weren't winning financially like we wanted to, guess what? I was growing mentally. I was changing my life in order to now become the person that I was looking for. And so I'm thankful, because this really is an industry with a personal development plan that literally has a compensation plan attached to it. And that's what I really love, because we begin to change from the inside out, and it's going to change you physically and financially. So I found myself being introduced to an incredible pack of tea. Now, how in the world don't I have that pack of tea over here with me tonight? So hold on, let me grab it, right? So I found myself being introduced to an incredible pack of tea, right? Known as the IASO tea. And I had no idea what this little pack of tea was going to do for me, but I could tell you, I want y'all to put in the chat, one word, and that word is change, okay? You see, as I began to detoxify my body at a cellular level with this incredible tea that's nothing in it but herbal, I began to not just feel different as my body detoxed, as I found myself in a position where I had some belly fat. Can anybody relate to a little bit of belly fat that you're trying to get rid of, especially right now with the summer months coming upon you? Well, that was me. I needed to get rid of the belly fat. As a matter of fact, here is my before picture, right? You so happen to have it. This was me 6 years ago. I didn't believe that this product would work. I didn't even take a good picture, but I can tell you I had some belly fat. And I can also say that as I began to sip on this tea, I didn't realize what God was going to do. You see, not only was I able to drop 20 pounds in 31 days, ladies, where you at? And I want you all to know that I'm sharing my personal story. Okay, results vary from person to person. So therefore, you have to know and understand that the way that you take the products, the food that you eat, the exercise regimen that you choose to grab a hold of, all of that is going to play a part. I began to drink some water. I began to exercise. And lo and behold, I looked up and the belly was on flat, right? So you can see my before and my after pictures. And I'm excited because I didn't know what else that product was going to do. Not only did it begin to change my life physically, but after now beginning to share with the world, oh my goodness, listen, you could drop weight with this incredible product. Not only is it going to detox your body, but guess what? I've been able to lose 20 pounds in 31 days. And so the world, everybody wanted to know what was going on. And as people began to want to know, and I kept sharing, I kept sipping, I kept giving, I kept telling the world, I looked up and in a season, how many of you have been through seasons? Perhaps you're going through something right now in which, you know what, you're seeking something. And I want you to know that that very single thing that you're seeking is seeking you. But you have to be open to trying new things. You have to be open to being consistent. You have to be open to focusing, following one course until successful. You see, you got to be open in order to say yes. And so I didn't realize that as the job failed us, how many of you work a job, right, every day? It might be a 9 to 5, a 10 to 6, a 12 to 12. I don't know what it is, but you work a job every single day in which you realize that in 2020, that there really is no control as the world decided to shut down. So many people lost their jobs. Many people lost hours. Many people are still struggling to find a way right now in 2021 as the world is opening up. And so it happened to us. Because it happened to us, we can relate to what it feels like when everything just looks like it's falling apart. You see, because Nate was that engineer. He had the 6-figure year income, but we still was living paycheck to paycheck. But I can tell you, we appreciated living paycheck to paycheck because when the paycheck was no longer, what were we supposed to do? You see, ladies and gentlemen, that is why we were always open to hearing about new opportunity. We were always open to realizing that, you know what, the only way to live the dream is to find a dream of my own, of our own, and now to find a vehicle that will now help you to manifest that dream. And that's what TLC did for us. And so imagine finding yourself bankrupt, right? We were bankrupt. We went through repossession. We lost it all as that job failed us in the holiday season of 2014. You see, we didn't realize that at the top of 2015, we would end up with no place to live. But I want everybody on here to say yes, right? I said that's a powerful word in the very beginning. Say it once, say it twice, say it 3 times to seal the deal. Because that one yes can turn your entire life around. You see, this little pack of tea, as I began to sip and share, we looked up and it literally turned into a double-digit 5-figure income coming into our household in less than 60 days. You see, within that season, we realized this thing is not about us, but it's about the lives that God is calling us to help to change. It's about the lives that we need to be an example for. It's the lives that are connected to our purpose, because we realize not everybody is connected to our purpose. Not everybody is going to understand what we do. Not everybody is going to pay attention to their health. Not everybody wants to do more than live paycheck to paycheck, because people in this world settle. So I had to realize we're different. Right? And so once you all begin to realize, for those of you that are watching, for those of you that are open to opportunity, that you're different and that you're looking for the ones out there that are different, you'll get up every single day and you'll keep on fighting for your dream. So we looked up as we began to help other people, because we realized that Sean Jackson Hughes would say yes. We realized that Kawashika Haynes would say yes. We realized that Princess Tavares would say yes. We realized that Twyla Crawford later on would say yes. You see, we realized that this thing is not about us. It's called purpose. And so we looked up. In 7 months' time, God put a $250,000 ring on our finger, representing our earnings. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it was in that season. The job wasn't calling Nate back. He was once in demand, in command, building teams all around the world. Now no longer in demand, not even necessary. Let's say replaced, right? And so we look up, and he says, well, Tom, he said, what if? He said, if my wife could go out and create a $250,000 income in 7 months' time, what if we lock arms? As he was right there by my side, because I couldn't have done it without him. Because we realized one could knock out 1,000, but two could knock out 10,000. We began to build this thing together. We more than doubled our income in the first year. We went on to become documented first generation $1 million ring earners in 17 months. Now multi-million-dollar earners. I share with everybody on here tonight my story, not to impress you, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that this thing is real. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just like you. I just made a decision to not settle for the things that life was throwing us. I made a decision to realize that greatness existed on the inside of me. And as I manifested the things that God began to show me, as I realized that I am created for greatness, guess what? That greatness began to manifest on the outside. And so here I am today on a mission. And that mission is I'm connected to some incredible people. Incredible people. Probably somebody invited you to this live. Somebody told you to jump on tonight. These are the incredible people that we know without a shadow of a doubt. Yes, without a shadow of a doubt, that we will help to change 10,000 lives physically and financially. So it's not a question of, are we going to get it done? It's a question of, are each and every one of you that's watching tonight saying, you know what, doggone it, I want to be one, and you're going to go out and get it and not wait for anybody to hand it to you. That's what life is all about. You got to go get what is yours, right? So now let's continue on. Let me talk about these incredible products here tonight, all right? Y'all can see I'm 52 and I'm fired up for real, because I understand next level. I understand moving and operating in what God is telling me to do. And guess what? I know without a shadow of a doubt that the best is yet to come, all right? So let's talk about this tea. This is the Iaso tea, the #1 detox tea in the entire world. I kind of shared with you a little bit, but it's going to cleanse you out at a cellular level. You see, everybody needs to detox. If you're watching me tonight, right, and maybe you watched me before, and you might be saying, dang on it, there go that girl again. Absolutely. You're going to keep on seeing me day in and day out talking about this tea and all these incredible products, right? Because they work. So imagine cleansing out your body. When you think about your health, if you're not detoxing, then guess what? I hate to say it, but you really don't care about your health, because the air that we breathe is toxic. The food that we eat is toxic. So therefore, when someone introduces you to something that is going to help you to live a healthier lifestyle, why do you want to know the ingredients? When you don't ask the ingredients that's in that McDonald's hamburger. You don't ask the ingredients that's in that Starbucks coffee. You don't ask the ingredients that's in all of the nonsense that people eat day in and day out, but you want to know what's in the tea. All right? So I'm saying today, detox your body, cleanse at a cellular level, and feel absolutely amazing like I do at the age of 52. All right? So that's the first product. Now, the next product that I want to share with you, because once you detox, we don't want you to stop there. We want you to put your nutrients back in your body with our incredible Nutriverse. You see, 1 tablespoon of this is like you eating 10 salads. I can give you all of the details, but guess what? You won't even remember it, and they probably won't even equate to much. But you understand eating 10 salads, and you realize that there is no way that you will want to pick up a fork 10 times and eat 10 salads in a day. Well, you don't have to with this incredible Nutriverse, the very first product that Mr. Jack Fallon gave to us. And imagine you now sipping it, feeling great, and getting 98% absorption into your body. So if you're that person out there, and you may be saying, well, Pam, I take vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin F, by all them vitamins, calcium, magnesium, all of them. Well, what if I told you you're wasting your money? That's the bottom line, because your body can't absorb it. But when you take this one, every single thing your body needs is going to happen. It's going to get from 1 tablespoon, right? And then you just keep on taking those tablespoons every single day. That's the powerful work, right? And then once you put your nutrient back in, how many of you lack some energy? Right? I can tell you that at 52 years old, see, I'm sharing with you the products that I take every day. All right. At 52 years old, I'm a mother, right? I'm a wife. I am a boss, a business owner, right? And I can tell you, I'm a glam mom. I can tell you that I got a lot going on top of the fact that I realized, okay, I'm not listening to all the things that God is telling me to do. And he's saying, sit down and do what I'm telling you to do. So that means I need to figure out how to do more, right? So now, what do I need every day? Y'all say every day. NRG, it's the natural raw energy, right? You say it fast, energy. It's going to turn on the energy, turn off the appetite. But not only that, it's going to allow you to burn some calories every single day. How many will work out? Well, I can tell you, guess what? I've been celebrating my birthday for the last 5 days, right? I didn't really get a workout in outside of walking, right? I did do some walking, right? I did do some swimming in the pool. I did do some dancing, right? With the Hawaiian dances, right? So I guess I got a little bit of exercise in, but I can tell you not enough, right? So I'll be back on my game tomorrow. But this NRG helps me to exercise and literally be able to get through my exercise regimen on point. Not only that, it's known as the happy pill. So if you wake up every day and you're not smiling, if you wake up every day and you're not thankful because you see the beautiful sunshine, right? If you're not thankful or excited about getting up and going to work, because we're typically thankful that we wake up, right? But if you're not excited about going to that job, what if you took some of this NRG and now you walk in there saying, great morning, everybody, and the world is saying, what is going on with her or him? It's the NRG, right? The happy pill that's going to elevate your mood and literally take your life to the next level. So these are some of the products, but I got to tell you too. You see, because I switch it up a little bit also. Now, I didn't bring in the original ISO tea, but the original ISO instant tea looks like this. What I love about this one, matter of fact, that's what I'm sipping on tonight. What I love about this one is you are going to simply open up a bottle of water, pour it in, right? And then shake it, right? So what you're going to do, you open up a bottle of water, you pour in this bottle, and you shake it and you drink it. So we like to say you're going to shake the tea. Shake the tea, shake the tea, right? You had to be here in order to understand that. All right, so you shake the tea every single day and you sip the tea, right? But what I love about this one is that it has a soluble fiber in it. So when you drink this 30 minutes before a meal, right, you're going to feel full, so you eat less. You see, I still have family in town, so we're going out to dinner again, right? Vegas has good food. So I got some work to do over the next couple of days because of all of the outs and the parties and all of that. But guess what? I'm sipping on my tea before I go to eat, which means I am going to eat less because the soluble fiber is going to make me feel full. So I absolutely love this one. We also tap into the CBD industry, right? And so I do take the instant and I switch it up. Again, I'm sharing with you the products that I do every single day. So I switch it up. And sometimes it's the lemon CBD tea, which literally has the benefits of CBD in it. CBD means it's going to help you to sleep better. All right. If you have a hard time sleeping, if you have skin that you want to see clearing up, we've seen testimonies of it helping with skin. We've seen testimonies of it helping with pain and inflammation in everyone's body. So this just has a lot of different benefits. I can tell you one of the things that bothers me is, not especially if I put on any pounds on my knees. So I keep my knees on point by now sipping on this tea, but I also like to drink this one before I go to bed because it helps me to sleep like a baby. So we got the lemon and we also have the raspberry flavor. So you can take your choice. Another product that I take every day, and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to stop y'all because I'll be here all night. But I just wanted to tell y'all, for real, I feel absolutely amazing. But the immunity, you see, this is a season in which if you're not paying attention to your immune system, something is not right. All right. Because right now, the whole world should be. So imagine having some products that's going to support your immune system with our immunity. It tastes great. I like to take this and mix it with my instant tea in order to get it in, but it's an incredible product. And all I want to say is that all you have to do is figure out what you need And we got you, right? We got everything that you could possibly think of. For our coffee lovers over here at Total Life Changes, we have you with our Cafe Delgado, our Latin coffee. To those of you who are familiar with the essential oil industry, or maybe you're not, we are tapping into the essential oils with our TLEO line, our newest line where we have 100% pure essential oils. We have our Guardian hand spray, our soap. We got something for everybody. So all I want to say that if you're saying, well, you know what, I don't know if the products are for me. Well, guess what? We got something for you. So that is an excuse. And I want you all to eliminate all excuses today and say yes to change. All right. So now I've shared a lot about some products because I can go on and on and on, but I wanted to really share with you why I'm super excited, how I feel incredible at the age of 52, right? How I wake up every single day excited, how I wake up every single day ready to do more, how I wake up every single day realizing that the best is yet to come. It's because we got products in our hands that flat out work, and then they're attached to not just any compensation plan, but I want y'all to put in the chat, #1 compensation plan in the world, right? As I see incredible brand new parents, Idris and Christian Walker, coming on here today. You see, they tap into this compensation plan. Entrepreneurs, you see somebody out there is an entrepreneur that's saying, you know what, I understand multiple streams, right? Perhaps you got something going on and, you know, in another business, you have something else. Perhaps you have some other dreams out there, right? Well, imagine you see the successful entrepreneurs thinks 7 streams of income, right? And whereas in order to be successful in our industry, you can only do 1. But maybe perhaps you want a traditional business. Maybe perhaps you want to do something else. Maybe perhaps you want to, you know, be able to start a foundation, whatever it is. You see, you got to think multiple streams coming into your household, because when you think multiple streams, that's when change begins to happen, right? Y'all said multiple streams of income, right? So therefore, even working the 9 to 5, you already realize it's not enough because all your eggs are in one basket, and that's something that you don't control. As I shared, Nate had no control when they said goodbye after 25 years, right? So let's talk about the #1 compensation plan in the entire world tonight, okay? All right, #1, the first way we get paid over here is what we call our retail commission. And I asked every single one of you, as I shared quite a bit of our products tonight. Yes, I shared a lot. All right. But these are ones that I take, and I wanted to let you know how I feel great at 52. But let's talk about the retail commission. All right. So first and foremost, what's going to happen is when you say yes to whoever invited you on here tonight, you're going to be given a free state-of-the-art website. Y'all say free, put free in the chat. Okay. Because when you get this free website, what's going to happen is people are now going to click and order, and you're going to get paid. Real simple. Not just get paid, but say every day with our daily pay over here at Total Life Changes. It's incredible. All right. So let me give you an example. Someone decides to purchase this amazing Nutriverse. You're going to earn $20 for every single order. But I can tell you on top of that, you're now going to receive that daily. You can do it 5 times, 10 times. Just keep sharing these products, sharing your story. You become a product of the product. And we're not salespeople over here. I want you to know I used to be shy. I used to be afraid. I can't sell anything. But one thing I could do is share my story. I can share my passion. I can tell the world what these products have been able to do for so many people that have already said yes. And that's all we do. We become master storytellers over here. All right. So let me also share with you how you can also tap into retail on another level. You see, business owners, which is what you would become when you say yes to the compensation plan, have inventory. Just like McDonald's doesn't have 1 pack of meat, Starbucks doesn't have 1 pack of coffee, you're going to have more products coming into your household as you begin to grow your business. You're going to want to get some more. Well, let me share with you how products on hand create cash on demand. You see, this pack of tea we pay $10 for. It makes enough for an entire week. Someone buys it for $20. You do the math. You just earned a $10 profit. But I want you to think about this. Once they try 1 week supply and it works, what do you think is going to happen? You guessed it. They're coming back for more. Y'all say more. They want more. And so now what's going to happen is you do this over and over and over again. I remember going to a women's event in the very beginning. I saw this little pack of tea multiply to almost $400 in less than 20 minutes. And I became a believer, right? After failing for 20 plus years at every other company. So products on hand, create that cash on demand, all right? So you're going to end up getting more. Now, the second way we get paid over here at TLC is what we call our fast start bonus. How many of you like to make money fast? Anybody out there like to make money slow? Some of y'all are saying no. Yes, y'all do. We want to make all money over here at TLC, right? It doesn't matter whether it's fast, whether it's slow, all money is good coming into the household, right? And so now think about this, the fast start bonus. When you now introduce others who now say, yes, I know somebody who wants to be healthy and make some money, you're going to get paid a 50% fast start bonus. So that's 50%. So we have a partnership over here with Mr. Jack Fallon. Thank you so much, Mr. Fallon. We truly appreciate you. And Mr. John Lacaria for coming up with these numbers, right? So now you think about this. It's very powerful because now people say yes and you get paid. It's incredible. Now the third, fourth, and fifth ways start to allow you to tap into what we call leverage, all right? Leverage means just this. John Paul Getty said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people efforts than 100% of my own. You see, when you are doing anything in this world by yourself, it's going to take a lot out of you. It's going to take a lot of work. And you have to realize too, everything great in this world took a team. And so that's why we love what we do, because teamwork makes the dream work. So you only got to go out and find two people to activate what we call the hybrid binary. That hybrid binary is powerful. Why is it so powerful, Pam? Because the person that gets back, or whoever invited them on there tonight and says yes tonight, you get in front of this movement of the people that's going to say yes next week, next month, 2 days from now. You get in first. So even though you won't know who these people are, because who knows who's going to introduce them, but because you get in first, and as this thing begins to build, you're going to start to see other people fall down below you, because we all only have two teams, a left and a right. But what's so strong is that you now are able to benefit from all of the product sales and the product orders that happens through their business center. It is incredible. And you're able to earn up to $20,000 a week. Yes, I said 20,000. And here's where we lose a lot of people, right? Because a lot of times people don't believe that that can happen. A lot of times people don't see themselves making that kind of money in a week. But I can tell you, we didn't believe in the beginning either. But we saw our business partners maxing this out. And so we was like, if they could do it, why not us, right? If we could do it, why not you? And so I can tell you we're a believer, because we max out this way of pay every single week, making $20,000 a week on the hybrid binary, not counting the other ways that we get paid over here at Total Life Changes. So it's real. Now, the fourth way that we get paid over here at TLC is what we call a check match. Say check match. Now, here's what's going to happen with this check match, okay? What happens with the check match means, again, I mentioned teamwork, making the dream work. And so we get paid to help one another. So when we personally introduce someone to our team, like we introduce the Walkers to our organization, and they go out and let's say they make $1,000 on that binary this week. But guess what? They're excited. They got a newborn baby, right? Barack over there. I can't wait to see him, right? And so now imagine this. They now make $1,000. They're excited, right? But we're excited too, because we're going to get a 50% match, right? We would get $500. But they're just one person that we personally introduced to our team. So now as other people decide to say yes, you get half. Incredible. They get theirs, you get half. But then there's a second level. You see, as they introduce other people, you're now able to earn up to another 50%. And just remember, 100% bonus payout, okay? The fifth way we get paid over here at TLC is what we call a lifestyle life changer bonus. See, I'm a life changer, right? Y'all see my shirt? I'm a life changer. So now what's going to happen is, once you reach the rank of a national director, Mr. Jack Fallon says, I'm just going to give you $1,500 a month, because that means that you're helping to change a lot of lives, right? And so therefore, this is our monthly way of pay. So as you can see, you can do whatever you want with this bonus. You can give it away. How about taking that vacation that you've always dreamed of and you haven't been able to? You see, ladies and gentlemen, I can relate, because I remember wanting to take a vacation, but we just couldn't. The only vacation was grandma's house, right? For our kids, grandma and grandpa's house for our kids. And we had to put them in the car and drive them there, because we was living paycheck to paycheck. We was broke. We didn't have anything extra. Anything extra, we had to decide to, do something with it that was going to take care of the household. So there was no extra around the McCray household. So I never forget when we lined our kids up and they went on their very first vacation on an airplane, right? That's called TLC. But I can also say that you can leverage this to be able to bless others. You can leverage this to pay your kids' college tuition fund. It's one of the ways that we were able to be a blessing in our son Christian's life, who was moved along in the school system, set up to fail. But I could tell you, he needed a tutor. And I remember crying tears because we couldn't afford it. But one yes to TLC allowed us to hire that kid a tutor. One yes to TLC gave him a chance at his dream, right, to play basketball. We paid $50,000 cash to allow him to go to Oak Hill Academy because he didn't have a chance to play ball because he couldn't get the grades where many NBA players came out of. He graduated MVP. He went on to have full ride scholarships, right? 15 D1 offers, and now being coached by NBA greats, none other than Mo Williams at Alabama State. You see, that's because of a yes. You see, when you say yes, somebody else is waiting to say yes. Somebody else is connected. Somebody else is dependent upon you. Somebody else is waiting for you to make a move. So it's time to jump. June is the month to jump. June is the month to not think about it. June is the month to do. June is the month to say, you know what? I'm going to do whatever's necessary in order to change my life. And the time is now. That 6-way of pay, you'll feel it. Passion is our fuel. We love each other, period. Grateful is our mindset. We have a lot of fun over here, so we get a lot of work done. You see, we stand on some very strong core principles in which when you say yes and you become a part of the TLC family, I guarantee you that you'll feel it. So I know everybody on here tonight is saying, okay, Pam, what do I need to do in order to get started? I'm so glad that you asked. You see, first and foremost, what you want to do is decide. Do you just want to be a customer? Because we love our customers. Get back with whoever invites you on here tonight and say, I need some tea and some Nutriverse at a minimum, okay? Detox, put your Nutriverse back in and grab a hold of the NRG to put the icing on the cake or whatever products that you desire to get. We have something for everybody over here at Total Life Changes. But to the person on here tonight that's saying, you know what, I am not just wanting to be a product of the product and change my health, but I want to change my life financially. I want to be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, and be able to take vacations and be able to do some things for my family that I'm sick and tired of saying no. I remember having to tell our kids no, and that's not a good feeling, right? You want to be able to give your children more than what you had in life. And I can tell you, TLC is the opportunity that's doing that. Then all you have to do is say yes to a $50 business kit. Grab a hold of that kit. Grab you some products, whatever products that you want, the tea, the Nutriverse, right? You now have a business, a home-based business that you can call your own, that you're in control of, that nobody can shut down, that you can get up every single day and work towards building your dream, that you can now become a product of the product and tell the world your story, that now you can begin to help to change the lives of others, which is what is called our purpose, right? It's a vehicle that literally can drive you as far as you want to go. But all you have to do is make a decision to get in it and to drive it. So ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I just want to say 6 years ago, I had no idea what one yes was going to do. But I could tell you that I made a decision to believe one more time. And many times in life, we end up not moving forward in the things of life. In life, because we're afraid or we're concerned about what other people will think. But I can tell you that this is a season in which you just got to go all out. This is a season in which you cannot be concerned about what other people are thinking. This is a season in which you just got to jump and you just got to go for it. Because I can also say that one yes turned our life around. Because not only have we been able to change our family's life, but it's nothing like going from borrowing to being able to give back. And that's what this company has allowed us to be able to do, to be that daughter who was there for her parents, right? To be able to give them back just a fraction of the love and the care that they gave to me as they became elderly and could not take care of themselves, but to be able to provide them with the best, to watch them pass away with no life insurance, but to not have a care in the world and to lay them to rest. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I am forever grateful and forever thankful because this company, Total Life Changes, allowed it all to happen. And so one yes can turn your entire life around. All you got to do is decide. And I guarantee you that as you decide, there is no way that you can say yes to this incredible company and not feel it. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, get back with whoever invited you on here tonight. I'm sure this live, hopefully y'all are paying attention. I don't know whether this live is going to be viewed anymore because yes, I know how they do with the music. They like to block and all of this and that on social media. But I can tell you we are feeling it over here at TOC. We are changing lives over here at TOC. We're on a mission. And I told y'all earlier, that mission, no doubt, we will help you change 10,000 lives physically and financially. It's not a question of are we going to get it done. It's a question of are you getting back with whoever invited you on here tonight and say, I am. Are you on? I hope y'all can feel it, all right? Yes. Great night. Good night, everybody. Say yes. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Right? Right. Thank you. Yes. Can y'all feel it? Come on, let's change more lives. All right? And as you say yes, join us back tomorrow night, same place, same time, TLCconversation.com. And tag somebody, invite somebody, all right? In order for their life to be changed, just like yours. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Let's go. 52 and I feel great. It's all because of a phenomenal product that are changing lives all over the entire world, all right? Hey, Monica. All right, great evening, y'all. See y'all later. Say yes.